Peter, paying attention to and that self-assessment, that self-awareness, what is the impact and importance of that in all of this?
That self-awareness, that moment to pause, to look in the mirror, is the absolute fundamental key to all of these things we're talking about today. As we've talked about critical relationships, that pause to say, how strong are they? What do I need to do to strengthen and to build them? As we've looked at how that translates into our leadership skills and the growth there, is the ability to pause, say, where do I need to develop to have the biggest positive impact in my role? As we've talked about communication with each other and that content and relationship, is the ability to pause, to say, am I looking at this? Am I listening and approaching this in a way that is going to be most helpful? As you have that time to pause, reflect, and think of, what are my habits? How do I show up? It's fundamental. And in the hectic pace of life that most of us are living, it's forcing ourselves, it's scheduling that time to pause and have some self-reflection. Even 2 to 3 minutes of that. We don't have to say, this isn't a mindfulness retreat for an entire weekend or days in a shack by a lake where all you're doing is meditating, and that can work for some people. Most of us don't have time. It's the pause for a minute or two to say, how am I doing? What can I do to be a little bit better in this area or in this area?